Welcome, traders, to another Tick Mill trading update with me, Patrick Munley. We want to take a look at a couple of the big mega tech stocks that are on the move and potentially going to provide some opportunities over the next few sessions and through specifically for Nvidia through their earnings season. Earnings report next week on the 21st of February. And historically, we've seen the earnings report act as a local high for Nvidia. So if we get a similar type of scenario here, I'd be looking for any move up into the 750 weekly projected range resistance to act as resistance to get that pullback, something similar in scope and scale to we saw during the last earnings season into the November period. And you can see there we have then a nice five-wave sequence potentially setting up. And what I would be looking for would be a wave 4 low to complete back into the 700 level. Now then, from there, that's where I see the major opportunity to play for a wave 5 move blowout to the upside. As I mentioned in the last few updates, these last 2 weeks of February tend to be periods of weakness for the markets in general. So it wouldn't be surprised for this earnings report to put in a local high for Nvidia, and then we want to play any move back into that 700 long, targeting move to the upside at $800 for Nvidia. Moving to Microsoft, and we have a similar type of scenario developing here. What I'm looking for with Microsoft is this high that we have in place at the 421 to be maintained. Three-wave corrective move back into the trend channel support at the 395 level. From there, I want to engage on the long side. And in this one, we're targeting the equality objective versus this swing structure we have in place and the 362 swing low. We have upside targets at 437 versus the low that we saw back in September of last year. We have 453, which is the entire equality objective versus the move we saw off the October 22 low. So there's some pretty juicy upside targets to play for in Microsoft. So pullbacks into the trend channel support, 395, bullish reversal patterns, and to engage on the long side. And we're going to punch for the 437. If we can get through there, we'd look to take a look at the 450 level. Rounding things up with Meta after their blowout earnings last week, big gap up. Tend to see these type of gaps in a wave 3 sequence. And so I'm tracking this 5-wave sequence now with wave 3 high in place into that test at the 485 versus the 478 swing high. We now have an equality objective at 448. So if we get into there and get a bullish reversal pattern, we're going to use that as a potential wave 4 low. And then the 5=1 target for the upsides would be at the 509. So we're looking for pullbacks into the 448, bullish reversal patterns to engage on the long side, looking for an extension then up into 509. Above there, I would note that we do have on the weekly time frame this 516, which is the weekly equality objective and the yearly R2. So if we can get through the 509, we'll try and trail up stops looking for a 516 test. As always, traders, plan the trade the plan, and most importantly, manage your risk. Until next time, thanks very much.